bit about strategies for leveraging personal power, and then how we can influence people within the business. In this context, if you like, might be influence the right business people to come on the project as business representatives, but it can be more broadly applied than that as well. So it's only a fairly small section. So what's personal power? You know, in blunt terms, it's the ability to get what you want and the degree to which we can control and dominate others. One engagement scenario where this can become particularly challenging is if you're a project manager who's brought into an organisation from outside and expected to run projects and expected to have some control over business people when you have no line management responsibility. That is a context that some of this material will kind of apply.
Sounds like my sales department.
So, Margaret Thatcher, an ex-Prime Minister of Britain, once said, being powerful is like being a lady. If you have to tell people you are, then you aren't. So it's a tricky business. So one source I had identified as 3 sources of power. You've got absolute power. This is like the military approach. And I think in most of the industries we work in, this wouldn't cut it these days. I command you to so-and-so. If you can do that, and it's culturally acceptable, great. I mean, a lot of your problems go away straight away. Compensating power. As a project manager, in my experience, it's not common for a project manager to have ability to reward and recognise people, perhaps on his own staff, but if we're talking business people, to encourage them to be engaged in the project, very difficult. What we're left with is this softer sort of conditioned or persuasive power, and there's a few strategies here for how this can be used. This is really making something out of not very much. So these two are kind of harder objective power strategies, and this one is a more sort of softer subjective strategy. So just quickly, conditioned power strategies. These are the sorts of things that you can use to try and maximise the perception of power that you might have, you know, within a client organisation. Depending on your seniority, that can give you some benefit in terms of being able to influence other people. If you have a good reputation, use it. People will often respect good experience.